Hey, good evening, folks. We are underway. It's senior night for the dance team. We'll let Mr. Wendelak talk us through this.
Jade plans on studying journalism and political science while she's in college. Jade is so grateful and thankful for her mom for being the best support system and parent she can have. Next up, Amber Buckley. Amber is a 4-year member of the Jackson Liberty dance team. After they climb at Liberty, she plans on going to college and majoring in film and television, hoping to pursue a career in the film industry. Amber would like to give a special thanks to her #1 fans, her mom and dad. Amber wants to thank you both for always being by her side, cheering her on, after every game, show her injury. She loves you both.
And it's like, dude, like,
next, Serafina Del Sorbo. Serafina is great for the Spanish last year, but loving friends of the team. Her major is undecided at this time. Serafina would like to thank her mom for always supporting her. Next, Madison Griffin. Madison has been a part of the Liberty dance team since freshman year, dancing on both.
And there's Madison. Maybe cut to the shot of Madison.
She was team captain in both her junior and senior year. Madison plans to study nursing in college and hopefully be part of the college dance team.
Camera 2 there, Rebecca with probably our best shot of these guys.
Grow and become a person she is today. Next, Jordan Kern.
That camera's a little bright. Jordan Kern. Hard to believe she's a senior already.
Since she was a freshman, she's planning on studying early education in college with a minor in special education. Jordan would like to thank her parents for always supporting her with years of dance classes and helping her find the perfect college. Next, Grace Landers. This will be Grace's 3rd year on the dance team. She hopes to major in biology and pursue a career in the medical field. Grace wants to thank her parents for everything they've done for her. Her message to them is that she loves them. Next up, Madison Prendergrass. Madison has been part of the performance and competition team since her sophomore year. She plans to study biological sciences on a pre-med track in college. She would like to thank her mom and dad for always supporting her in what she pursues and raising her to the person she is today. Lastly, Katie Xavier. This is Caitlin's 4th year on the dance team. She plans on majoring in graphic design in college. Caitlin wants to thank her mom and dad for everything they've done for her and for always being her #1 fan. Everybody, let's give a big Jackson Liberty rounding ovation to the Jackson Liberty Dancing Lions.
All right, now the dance team's senior night festivities are over. I'm going to get a chance to treat you folks at home to a performance by the dance team in just a second. Senior night for a few of our teams tonight. As the ladies take the field, Mr. Wendelak, our field announcer. That looks a little bright. Maybe we could do something about that camera. Probably f-stop's up too high. Make sure there are no ND filters on that either.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that is way too bright.
For your pre-game entertainment, the lineup of Jackson Liberty High School. Give it up for your Jackson Liberty dance team.
All right, there's the Jackson Liberty dance team tearing it up out there today. Also their senior night. Congratulations to those graduating seniors. I know a lot of those girls personally from working with them on the Ferronis and on Home for the Holidays, and they are a great group of dedicated dancers, a very creative group as well, and fun to work with. So congratulations to you seniors. We will definitely miss you. We've got more action coming up as we've got the senior night also for the varsity football team. That's going to be going on tonight, right around 6:40, which is just 2 minutes away here. This is, of course, our Big Cat football game tonight. We've got the Liberty Lions versus the Jackson Memorial Jaguars. That game will be coming to you right at 7 p.m. We're just happy that we were able to get set up a little bit earlier tonight to bring you this senior night action. If you can pan our camera one over to the right there, we'll also notice that we've got the Jackson Liberty High School marching band is out here tonight. Maybe camera one or camera two can pan over there. Get a good look at the band. They're over there on the track. I'm not sure who's coming out of the dark over there, but the Liberty Band's over here on the right, I believe, unless that's the Memorial Band. That's the Memorial Band? Oh, okay. Jackson Memorial's band over there. Is that right, Brian? All righty then. Guess that Liberty Band, if we're out looking for the Liberty Band, they must be out marching somewhere in the dark. And then if we take a look to our left, we also have the cheerleading squad out here tonight. We're donning some sweatshirts tonight. It is November. It might be a pretty nice night out here, folks, but it's still going to get a little bit chilly as the night progresses here. And the cheerleaders, of course, sporting those sweatshirts and as they get ready for this. All right, and there's those cheerleaders. And one of my favorite things to watch them toss people 10 feet in the air. One of my nieces is a brick dragon cheerleader. She's a flyer. I think she weighs like 13 pounds too, so they throw her like, I've seen her bounce off the moon a few times. And this might be a good time for us. What else we got going on out here tonight? Let's see. We've got the band. We do know that the Jackson Liberty Band is going to be performing at halftime. Jackson Memorial has a pep band today that's going to be here during the game. And people are cheering. As a band is taking the field. And actually, I think I was right before. When we look at the color differentials here, that looks like that might be the Memorial Band to me. And here we go. Mr. Wendelak's going to be talking about senior football players. Take it away, Mr. Wendelak.
First up, Party Amati. His parents are Antonella Amati and Ahmed Amati. Parties, I couldn't be more proud of you as a son. You've grown into an exceptional man. His love for his family and friends go beyond words. Parties plans to go to college to be a marine biologist or an engineer. We support all your dreams and goals. Love your family. Next up, Casey Braun. Parents are Mike and Winnie Braun. Casey has been playing football since he was 6 years old. He is a wide receiver and cornerback for Liberty. He also runs indoor track and plays baseball. Casey would like to thank all of the coaches and his teammates for making his past 4 years of football the best they could be. Ethan Connor. Parents are Don and Jen Connor. I want to thank my parents for being so supportive over the past 4 years, as well as the rest of my family. I want to thank my coaches for believing in me and helping find a passion for football, competing and developing a never-give-up mentality. Plans after high school are hopefully attend Pennsylvania State University or another out-of-state institution and major in business. Finally, I want to thank all of my teammates for being the best group of friends and brothers I ever had. Go Lions! Tim Lentini! Brandon McCauley. Parents are Suzanne and Dylan Cawley. This is Brandon's first year playing football. He is a wide receiver and cornerback for Liberty. He also is a captain and 4-year starter on Liberty's hockey team. Sal Hero. His parents are Anthony and Nancy Hero. I would like to start out by saying that I have realized something over the past 4 years. My teammates are not just my teammates, you guys are my family, and the bond we have come to have unbreakable. And to you younger guys, you are the future of the program, and it looks great for the guys. Then, of course, the coaches, you guys molded me into the player I am today, and will never be forgotten. And finally, my parents, I love you guys, and thank you for standing by me no matter what I choose to do. Go on. Next up, Javon Willis. Parents of Watkins Willis and Geraldo Willis. I would first like to thank God for allowing me to play the game I love. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being with me every step of the way. I would also like to thank the Canto, Innocent, and Jean Bassis families, along with the Jackson Liberty High School coaching staff. I plan on going to college and majoring in exercise science. Next up, Kia Wilson. Parents, Tom and Candy Wilson. Kia Wilson is passionate about anime and has inspired his decision to pursue a college degree in computer science and media arts. He is an avid drawer and enjoys spending time with his brothers in his spare time. Lastly, Brandon White. Parents, Gannon White, Jennifer White. First, I would like to thank my family and the Jackson Liberty High School coaching staff. For college, I plan to be going into exercise science. Everybody, please stand up and give a big Jackson Liberty rounding ovation for the 2020 Senior Lions.
And Labasi a little late to the party there. His ankle's taped. There he is. Came trotting out there like, what's going on? Oh, wait, I was supposed to be out here.
Everybody, again, a big rousing applause for your Jackson Liberty Senior Lions.
There it is, the Jackson Liberty High School senior football players for this unique 2020 season. And really a beautiful night for a football game here, folks. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the senior festivities for tonight. We're going to step aside and go to commercial break, and we'll see you back at 6:58 for today's Big Cat football team between Jackson Liberty and Jackson Memorial. Don't go anywhere, folks. Actually, go somewhere. Go grab a sandwich and a drink, and if you really feel up to it, you could drop it off to Brian and I in the booth, because we do love a good sandwich. We'll see you back here in about 8 minutes. Was a hot mess. Okay, first of all,
You have the power to save a life. Cardiac arrest isn't rare, but surviving it is. Over 300,000 people suffer from sudden cardiac arrest every year. About 8% survive, and it's not only the elderly that can experience these life-altering events. The #1 killer of young athletes is sudden cardiac arrest, because a young athlete dies from cardiac incident once every 3 days in the United States. About 80% of cardiac arrests that occur are outside of a hospital. About 89% of those victims don't survive because people around them don't know how to perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It's very simple. You can help save a life. The American Heart Association changed its protocol for the public to hands-only CPR, which means when a witness cardiac arrest occurs, a bystander, like you, can call 911 and begin external chest compressions immediately by pushing hard and fast in the center of the chest while awaiting arrival of the first responders. It's very straightforward. Your immediate action can help save a life. Learn hands-only CPR.
I know it's our anniversary dinner. I'll be there in a couple minutes. I'll text you when I'm in the car. Bye, Mom. See you later.
Don't text and drive.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
You didn't stop.
I know, but my girlfriend, she's mad at me. I had to text her.
It's my first day of school.
He's only 7.
I know, but I was looking down at my phone. I can't stop. I'm sorry.
Join me, Terry Bradshaw, as I explore all that's new and exciting about the USA and Canada and what people are doing in order to make a difference. It's an easy way to see what's happening across your own country. Welcome to Today in America. The Northeast has played a dominant role in American history and continues to be a major powerhouse today. Join me as we journey to one destination among the original 13 colonies. Situated about halfway between New York City and Philadelphia, Jackson Township, New Jersey, is one of America's best places to live, work, and to...
Times they will take out. It's a mix.
Okay. That camera's too bright. What? Oh. Hey, good afternoon and welcome to the JTV Game of the Week. I'm Harry Ferrone.
I'm Brian Martin-Gano, and today we have an excellent matchup between the Jackson Memorial Jaguars and the Jackson Liberty Lions. Hopefully it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I'm excited tonight, Brian. This is a pretty big annual game for everybody here. We call this one we call this kind of the big cat game here. But what this actually is there is something on the line tonight, and that is the 2020 Connor Cup. That's right. Welcome to the 2020 Connor Cup. You're probably asking, what's the Connor Cup? Well, guess what? We came prepared. The Connor Cup is awarded to the victor of the annual Jackson Liberty Jackson Memorial High School football game and will remain the possession of the winning school for the ensuing year. The award is presented in memory of the late Donald Connor, a teacher, coach, and athletic director with the Jackson Township School District from 1961 to 1987. That was actually before I was even born, folks. Mr. Connor was widely known and well respected in the athletic community throughout the Shore Conference, the NJSIAA, and the National Federation of High Schools Athletic Directors. Mr. Connor also ran the township's rec program for more than 20 years. When he began his tenure as athletic director, Jackson Memorial fielded fewer than 10 teams. This number swelled to nearly 30 teams at the high school and middle school levels at the time of his untimely death in October of 1987. Mr. Connor was influential in establishing the Shore Conference as we know it today. At the conclusion of the game, focus your attention to the midfield where members of the Connor family will present the cup to tonight's winning team. The Connor family would like to wish both teams good luck tonight.
As you can see, big game tonight.
This is a big game with the Connor Cup on the line. It's nice to get that kind of a background and history in regards to this game that you all folks at home are seeing tonight. Beautiful night here, 57 degrees. It's going to be a really fantastic night for November football here, Brian.
Yeah, not a lot of wind tonight, so not a lot of excuses to happen. Hoping to see a lot of passing plays today. A lot of the games that both teams have been wet and rainy and sometimes a little bit windy, and they really haven't been able to get the ball in the air, but tonight is the perfect night to be able to get those long passes going.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing some of that. I know, so we're going to pause for a second here for the national anthem. Congratulations to the Liberty Marching Band for that fine rendition of the national anthem. Been a tough season for the marching band in that pretty much all the band competitions were shut down and COVID concerns made practice very difficult, but they have been making the best of a difficult situation like just about everybody really has it in the Jackson School District. I'll tell you what, I couldn't be prouder to be a school teacher in a district than I am right now in Jackson. I think we've really done a great job of getting our students back in school to the best of our ability and continuing that educational process. Cheerleaders here, getting the hype going here. And looking forward to tonight's game. Absolutely.
And notice that this is such a big game that the Memorial Band and the Memorial Cheerleaders are on the other side of the field, and there's plenty of crowd here from Memorial. Of course, not as many as there would usually be due to COVID concerns, but parents, a lot of them still showing up.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact, there are caps on the number of people that can be here, and folks are socially distanced, physical distance, and you can see some of those folks on the other side of the field. It's a really it's become like a fun night for the community really to come together, both sides of town, and really has become the Connor Cup a tradition that it's really nice to see. Here's some other news. Let's throw this in right now. It's a good time to talk about this. We've got we're going to be playing a Kahoot game at halftime right after the band is done. We're going to have, I know this is early, folks, but if you could see my house right now, you would understand, okay? We're going to bring to you some Christmas movie trivia at halftime. If you're looking for what the Kahoot code is for later, it's 773-5422. Our graphics guy will be happy to put that up on the screen for you and leave it up there for a minute. Again, our Kahoot code for halftime, and that's going to come, our Kahoot game is going to come right after the marching band performs. That Kahoot code is 773-5422. We might want to get that graphic in there and also get our game graphic up there, guys.
As the coin toss, I believe, went to the Lions, and I believe they deferred. Memorial will get the ball first. Both teams going to definitely be looking to start off strong here.
All right, we'll bring you that code a little bit later when they get themselves together. And it looks like we've got the... Looks like Liberty's kicking off here. Yep, that's what it looks like. And tonight's kicker was an injury earlier this week, so we're kind of curious to see who is going to be kicking. Thought it might have been Cooper York. We'll find out in a minute. It is number 51. It's like Sean Morrow. And here we go, the 2020 Connor Cup
And Will
is
Towns
underway.
Will Towns, another star player from Memorial, always has a big night. They're going to go for a little bit of squib kick here, which might be the smart move. He's able to pick up the ball, break a few tackles, move forward, and gets brought down at the 39-yard line. Pretty good field position for them to start, but that tends to be what happens, especially if you have to bring in a tight end as your kicker.
There it is, and just like that, we're underway here. Jackson Memorial. Gonna go on offense first here, Brian. That's been interesting. We did get a chance to cover a couple of those Memorial games this year. And did a pretty nice job, pretty effective job of mixing the run with the pass in a couple of pretty sloppy games as far as field conditions go.
Yeah, there was a couple of rainy days where we thought the games weren't going to happen at all, but they always pulled through, and if not, they moved the games to Saturdays, but every game happened. Let's get ready to snap the ball. Wouldn't be surprised to see them hand off to Will Towns here. Like I said, going to Will Towns, going to the side, able to pick up 4 yards before getting pushed back. See where they mark it. I believe that is going to be a gain of 4 there.
Towns has been a heavy carrier as far as the Jags are concerned. Gets a lot of positive yardage.
And he really is a big guy, and he's really just able to move the pile. And while he is a little bit of a slower runner, he kind of takes his time and looks to find the opening. But once you give him open space, he's gone, and there's not much you can do to catch him.
Sure, and Devin Federaro here is our quarterback in for the Jags.
Looks like they're going to be
2
going for
wideouts.
another run here. Takes the ball, able to get to the side, able to pick up a few more yards. Going to bring them to a 3rd and 3.
That's Towns again. Take a look at the replay here.
And not the best sign. A Liberty player already coming off the field limping. But as you can see on the replay, even there, once contact is made, he's able to get 3 or 4 yards after contact.
Righto, and the Jaguars tend to share time at quarterback here, and again, that's Devin Federaro here in a QB.
Looks like they're going to be going for a pass here, which is an interesting play from them. But it looks like they're going to want to start it early. Really, they're going to go for a screen pass, and that is just slightly underthrown.
That one's going to go incomplete. And that's going to bring in the punting unit.
And I could see the call, but I have a feeling that they probably should have put a 3rd wide receiver on that side. I mean, the throw wasn't the best anyway, but on a 3rd and 3, sometimes I feel you just got to give the ball to Will Towns. He's so consistent that over this entire season, he's been a great runner. Jags now going to punt with a quick 3 and out. It's the ball. Good snap there. Punts it forward. The ball going to take a bad Memorial bounce. Liberty now going to get good field possession.
Kickers down at the Jackson Liberty 38-yard line. And that's where the Lions will take over. First down.
Lions now take control of the ball at the 38-yard line. Lions take the field. Lions going to be probably looking to run it here. Lined up with only one receiver out to the side. Really packing in the box. They hand it off, doing a quick wide receiver move, and he's not able to get any yards. There's some big stuff on the line. Not able to be moved forward at all. And they're going to give him 1 yard on the play. Seems like he was able to push the pile a little bit with the help of his linemen there. I just think that play might have just been a little bit too easy for Memorial to read, and they were just able to read the play and block it. Now, 2 wide receivers to the side for the Lions. As run it up the middle, and great job by Memorial. Just grabbing onto his leg and not letting go, making sure that he's not going to be able to move. That would have been a big breakaway if he wasn't able to hold on. Let's take a look at that replay. Ball gets snapped, he just rushes in, and great job by number 44 for Jackson Memorial, Thomas Wadaski. Doing a really good job there, just making sure that he's not going to get any more yards as we move to a 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Going to try to get at least a first down here. Jags were not able to. The Lions going to try to give themselves some momentum here. And they're really going to want to try to score first. Memorial tends to be a momentum-based team. Then if you can shut down that momentum early, could be big. And they're not going to be able to do it. And the Jags are calling for a fumble. We'll see what the refs call it. Kid tells us right now. Seems that they're going to say that Liberty kept control of the ball, and it will be Liberty's ball. 4th down and 4 now for the Lions. It's going to believe that is Will Towns back getting ready to receive it. And flag on the play. Play will be whistled dead. A little bit of action still happening on the line. See who they call the penalty on. And if it's on the Jags, it's not good news, but I believe it will be on the Lions, and that's 5 yards back, and that 5 yards could mean a lot, especially with somebody as good as Will Towns receiving the kick. If they can get good field reception here, and really the Jags are such an explosive offense where they can get that one big play, snap a little bit high, but able to bring it down. Great punt, though, going to the side and goes out at about the 30-yard line. Phenomenal punt there. Bring it to the sideline and not giving any chance for Will Towns to bring that ball back. 1st down and 10 for the Jaguars now. First 2 drives of the game, both 3 and out. Memorial will take control at their own 30-yard line. Last drive, they ended it with a pass. See if they try to start off their passing game now, or if they wait a little bit. But they do have a run game to support the pass game, and it really brings up a lot of options when you're good on both sides. Now takes the snap, hands it off to Will Towns, not able to move forward and gets brought back for a loss of 4 on the play.
Good penetration in the backfield there. Zachary Corrado in on that tackle.
And does a really good job by Liberty just making it through the line. Making sure he's not able to get any yards there. It's going to be a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Seems that Lions going to be trying to play a little bit more aggressive on defense, and really that could spell disaster for them if Memorial are able to get a good pass that is at least 15 yards, because Memorial is such a fast team.
Two wideouts spread out on the side there.
Take the ball, hands it off to Will Towns. He has room to run on the right side, able to move forward, gets brought down, and
ball comes loose. And I think it was recovered by, that's recovered by number 73 from Memorial. Ryan Fisher.
So he was able to get to the side. The ball
comes loose there.
And just
nicely recovered there.
Great reactions by Memorial. Just to be able to get some blockers upfield, because even if something like that happens, it gives you time to get the ball, and sometimes sending your wide receivers downfield and keeping your linemen back at the line
clears out the area a bit.
Does.
3rd and 1.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them run it again after the failed pass on the last drive.
Towns bounces outside, but nowhere to go. Gang tackled by the Liberty defense here. And that's led by number 31, Gene Labasi here. We take another look at that one here. Towns tries to bounce it to the outside, but he gets stopped and slowed down, at which point pretty much the entire Liberty defense crashes in on that. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. Probably going to have to punt from here. This is kind of a dangerous spot here, and that Memorial kicker.
Yeah, they could try to go for it, but really in a situation where...
Yeah, that's probably me.
4 minutes.
Wondering who's kicking. Yeah, and the ball drops back. Booted.
And good kick there.
Nice fair catch there by Casey Braun.
Braun makes the fair catch.
And that's going to bring the Liberty offense back out on the field. So far, both defenses doing a pretty nice job today of getting out of third short situations. I mean, both teams, both defenses really have kind of come through big when they've needed to so far in this early stages of the game.
Yeah, they really have, and a good job by Liberty. They've definitely prepared to shut down the run game. If you look at footage from either team, there's been a lot of running happening, and it looks like they're going to have to experiment a little bit more with passes and trick plays, because these teams, they play each other every year and even scrimmage against each other, and
Villas is going to hand that one off to Labasi, but Villas took a vicious hit because I think they thought he kept it. Let's take a look at the replay on this. I mean, this is a stinging hit here. Javon, they didn't have the ball. Sorry about that, my bad.
Yeah, and that's a great pass rush, though. If they did pass it, there was no way he was getting anywhere with the ball. And that's something that could be scary for Liberty if they're not able to get the ball out quicker or strengthen that offensive line. They might not have a chance if they go to pass. So they might be stuck on the run game, and with a defense as fast as Jackson Memorial's, there's not much room to run. And he gets brought down in the backfield. Said not much room to run. As you can see, they were probably
quarterback option there that didn't work out.
And it was the right idea. They're probably trying to pass it off again, but good idea by the quarterback just to keep it. If he tries to toss that out to the side, there's a chance of it either being, intercepted, fumbled, a bunch of things could have happened. So good job by the quarterback just to keep it in. But 3rd and 14. for the Lions now. Jags, all they need to do now is just stop them from getting this first down. They're probably going to play a little bit further back, not as strong of a pass rush. And drops back in the pocket. And he just gets brought down. And once again, even though the Jags didn't bring a full pass rush there, they were able to break through the Liberty offensive line and bring down the quarterback. Even on a 4th and 14, as we take a look at that again. Let's control the ball. He's just in the middle and just gets dragged down. There's no room to run.
Back to receive for Jackson Memorial. Lentini back to punt for the line.
And
Punt's
Liberty
it.
punt. Pretty good kick. Let's see if we get a Liberty bounce.
And this is
Towns,
Will
yeah.
Towns, like I was saying, such a great job of there. A kick that everybody thought was dead or out of bounds. He's just able to move forward as it
Yeah,
seems.
it definitely turned something that was nothing into a little bit of something on that.
Seems there's an injured
And there's a
player.
Liberty player down on the sideline here. That's number 27, Zach Carrata. We'll take a look at the replay here, see if we can figure out what happened on this one. He's already up and off the field, so not too shabby.
And Will Towns there was just able to dodge that first tackle. The second tackler came in, and he was just able to skirt along the sideline, able to avoid it. That's something that Will Towns is able to do consistently.
And back under center for Memorial. It's Devin Foderero. Apologies if I'm butchering your name.
Under center, 2 wide receivers to the side. Probably going to be looking to run here. Will Towns a little bit back, though. Takes control of the ball, move forward, able to find the gap. Able to get the first down, going to the sideline. Takes a little bit of time to run and just able to move forward, bring the ball to the 25-yard line. And just a phenomenal run there.
Take a look at this run here. You can see patience when he hits the hole, slows up and waits for a blocker here before he redirects there.
And even
Picks up
there,
the first down.
Will Towns knows that he is strong enough that if he runs right into a defender, that he's going to be able to win that, and he's going to be able to push forward and gain a few yards, and that was able to get him an extra 5 yards on the play. And that's the type of offense that Memorial needs to bring forward. And at the beginning of that play, Will Towns was a little bit further back as he is now, giving himself room to
Wide
read it.
receiver set on the same side. I'm going to guess run right.
So I would assume it's a little bit hard when it's on the left side, and somebody in the crowd called it. He did jump, false start.
Yeah, a little false start there.
Memorial getting a little bit too antsy, and that is a big momentum killer. First and 15, it's a big obstacle to tackle, but if you got Will Towns to be able to get 6 or 7 yards, you put yourself in pretty good position on second down. Get it.
First and 15. Again, when penalties are going to happen, kind of need to come back here and chip away at that 15, and then don't try to make up all the yardage in one play here. They pretty much go into the same set.
Snap the ball, hand it off to Will Towns again. He goes to the left, not much room to run, but he's able to find room. Move forward, able to pick up a couple of yards there on the play.
Towns made a hole there. I didn't think there was space there for him, and we're going to take a look here, and we'll see how he carves through this area here. And are running right at our camera guy. Nice camera work there, Troy. Turn, you know, nothing into something there.
Yeah, he was really just able to push down the side, and that's a gain of 11. And like I said Will Towns needed to get 6 or 7, and he's just able to pull out, get an 11-yard gain there. Now setting him up for a 2nd and 3, and you wouldn't even know it was a penalty, and that's just something Memorial is so good at doing. And while that was a little bit of a momentum break,
yeah,
they're just
second
able
and
to
3,
keep going.
very gettable yardage here. This could open up a pass play as well. Opportunities. Nope. Maybe a pickup of 1 here, Brian.
Yeah,
he's brought down by, I think that was number 52, Matthew Romero.
And it was good defense, though, by the Lions. Just have to clog up the holes in the middle. And something that a lot of teams practice is even just giving them a little bit of a false area for them to run through and just closing it up. But with somebody as strong as Will Towns, he's just going to be able to break through it. And Liberty, they need to be doing the same. They can, and everybody knows that they have a high-powered offense as well as the Jags. They just need to show it when they get the ball. And he hands it off again.
Towns, who's got lots of room on the outside.
Good block by number 10, and gets brought down, and that's a 1st down for the Jaguars. It takes us to the...
Good tackle by Gian Labasi.
And there, he even goes back a few yards, but he's just able to find the gap on the right side. Just a really good job by the wide receivers even. Just able to fake it a little bit and stop the play as the first quarter comes to an end. 0-0 scoreline. 1st and 10, though, for Jackson Memorial.
That's it. And pretty good first quarter as far as we're concerned. Connor Cup on the line here. Both defenses really playing a pretty good first quarter, and the Memorial offense here and Towns coming to life here late in this game, or late in this quarter, I should say. Here's a little update for you, Lion Nation. Again, we do have the Connor Cup tonight on the line here. The Lion Nation would like to honor a special fan in attendance. Before we do that, we could take a look here at our red zone. Those cardboard cutouts always freak me out a little bit, Brian. I'm not going to lie here.
Yeah, they do a little bit, but you know.
And the cheerleading squad as well. Here, Lion Nation would like to honor a special fan in attendance this evening. Irene Connor has been coming to Jackson High School sporting events for the last, you're not going to believe this number, Brian, 57 years. You heard me right. 57 years. That's actually older than I am. She attended the first ever Jackson High School football game in 1964 and has been cheering for the kids of Jackson ever since. We want to thank you, Irene, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game.
Some serious commitment.
That is a commitment. 57 years coming to games. That's a long time attending sporting events. So shout out to Irene here. At the ripe old age of, I'm not going to say Irene. I know we never say a lady's name, lady's age on camera. You young spring chicken, you. We're back live here.
And Jags hands it off. Able to move forward just a little bit, but get brought back. It's going to be 2nd and 9. There.
No gain on the play. 2nd and goal for the Jags.
2nd and goal for the Jags.
And 2nd and goal is always a difficult situation, especially when it is 10 yards. Because
yeah, you have to get in the end zone, and you're right, Brian. It's a tough situation.
And the thing
2nd
is,
and goal from the 4, different story. From the 9,
the Lions aren't going to send too many center backs way back. They have no threat of a deep pass. So they are really just able to play some zone coverage, just able to get it. But
they're going to go to the corner. Oh, that ball's going to get overthrown. Gets overthrown over the head of Wallace Doman here, but a pretty good idea of running the post pattern. Yeah, let's check out the replay here.
Good idea. He's able to drop back in the pocket. Had a little bit more time than I think he gave himself, but just falls down on the side and wasn't the best pass to begin with, but now 3rd and goal. And here's the thing about the Jags. I almost wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get it here. if they would go for it on 4th down. The Jags have been doing that a lot this year, and it's something that I'm not sure I agree with, but they've been doing it a lot, and they've been winning games. So we'll see what they do if they get to 4th down. But now 3rd down and 10. They have motion in the backfield, and he's just not able to pick up any yards. But there's a flag on the play.
Flags do get thrown in late. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here when that flag comes in.
And hands it off.
On the ground. Could be a late hit, maybe.
Could be. Could see a little bit of holding there, but not sure.
Looks like a late hit.
Personal
He's
foul.
Pick up 5.
We'll see if
The
they
big question here is whether or not the
get a new set of downs.
Yeah, new set of downs or not. We'll find out in a second here as we're watching the scorekeeper right next to us. Looks like 4th and 5 still.
And I believe that's the offense still on the
going to go
field.
for it here, Bri.
Yeah, like I said, they
I
go
like
for it a lot. Yeah,
I like it. You got 4 downs. You know, I mean, if they don't feel like a field goal is something they want to kick right here, I do recall the Memorial kicker being hitting some pretty good field goals.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's a perfect night. The other night, they went for it a lot because it was a wet night. There was no way to kick any field goals.
But
But
we're going to get a timeout here. A Liberty timeout. They're going to want to rethink this defensive set.
yeah, they definitely are. And you could play it a little bit different because they can let the Jags get 1 or 2 yards. But if you let Will Towns get 1 or 2 yards, he might just take 10.
Yeah, it is, and the Liberty band trying to pep up the defense here for this big defensive stand here with a 4th and 5. Or 4th and goal. 4th and goal?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see how it plays.
And I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of times on these plays, penalties are called from false starts from either team. This is a big situation where Memorial would try to make a little bit of movement early that they try to hide from the refs and try to get Liberty to jump off sides. See if they're able to do it.
It's fun watching in pro sports a quarterback who's been around a bit pull teams off.
Yeah.
Pull teams off when they need it.
And this one thing,
Breeze, Peyton Manning, really good at it.
yeah, they're just really good at being able to read the defense and even know when they're not in favorable positions.
Here we
but
go, Brad. 4th and goal.
and it looks like they have receivers out to the side. Looks like they're going to be throwing it. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of cross route coming.
Oh, the high snap. That's going to cost them. You'll see there that on the snap there, Federero actually, he kind of slipped. Let's take a look. I think it was a slip caused by the...
Ball gets snapped there, and I think it was snapped a little bit to the side. He had to dive over to the side, was able to keep control of the ball.
First down.
As Lions take
Pretty big
control.
defensive stand there, huh, Bri?
Yeah, Lions take control of the ball. Not in good field possession, though, and that's the thing. Memorial has done a really good job at stopping this offense, and especially when they're backed into a corner like this. And he's able to find a little bit of room. He's able to break forward.
Oh!
And just a phenomenal tackle there by Memorial, but Liberty.
That's Zach Corrado on the run there. Didn't have a whole lot of space, but let's take a look at how he kind of pried this opening here. Kind of comes through the middle and explodes. That one tackle there.
And
He's
that's
going to pick up the first down.
That's one of those tackles that you can't really break, especially when they spin you around. There's really no shot.
That was a big defensive stop there because and there was a lot of open field after that. That's 1st and 10.
And they hand it off to the side now, able to move forward.
Handoff there, and that one's probably going to be a loss of 1.
Right
a lot of
around
people in on the tackle there.
That's one thing. It's 1st down and 10. I almost think that I would have probably elected to go for a pass there. Run with this Memorial defense, you got to get them scared of your run game. But when you follow up a big gain by gain of 1, it takes away a little bit of the edge of the run game.
2nd and 9.
The 30-yard line.
The pass rush here by the Jags has been pretty solid all night long.
Can hand it off again, go up the middle, able to pick up a good chunk of yards, but it's now going to be 3rd and 5.
Pick up a 4. Probably lead us to a 3rd and 5 if we take another look here at this run.
And
Nice job of trying to duck his way through a few of those tackles. And that does bring up a 3rd and 5 with 8:54 left to play. Good job to our clock operator on the bus today, keeping us close on game time here. And we hear the Jackson Memorial Pep Band making some noise over there. Looking for their team to make a big stop here at 3rd and 4.
And right now, it's pretty obvious that they're going to go for a run. It's just, is this Lions offensive line going to be able to shift them? What they've been doing is they've been shifting them to the side and being able to gain some yards, but not this time. And they're calling for it to be Memorial's
Looks
ball.
like they had a fumble on that.
And
we're going to have to take a look at that one again because I didn't even see the ball come out.
And quick tackle and just too many people in the way, but you can see the moment when players knew that ball was out. And I believe it's Memorial's ball.
That's going to lead Memorial to some really good field position here.
Yeah, they're going to move the
ball
chains.
up on the 30, looks like the 31.
And this is one of those situations where Memorial gets away with going for it on 4th down.
Well, they did, and you know what? This is just a good case of the fact that Memorial moved the ball pretty well on their last set of downs. Probably feeling pretty good about getting the ball in good field position right after getting stopped on 4th and short. Pass play here.
Pass. Looking to throw it deep, has an open receiver, and he's able to pull it in. And that is touchdown for Jackson Memorial Jaguars.
Wallace Doman with a great grab there in the end zone.
And that's a 31-yard
Got his
touchdown.
defender turned around, Bry.
Phenomenal play there.
Doman with a big catch there. And a pretty nice throw there by Ty Mann.
And
nice catch.
Just a good catch, a good route too. He's able to get a little bit open. It was a little bit underthrown of a pass, but he was just able to get in front and pull it in for the touchdown. And
pretty solid kick, and it looks wide left. It looked like it's hard to tell from our angle here whether they're through or not. That's going to put Memorial up 6-0 here at the early onset of this second quarter, guys.
8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining.
Band have a reason to play over there now after that that pass play there. Big pass play there. Ty Mann came in and kind of delivered on that throw.
And that's something that's a big play for Memorial in a lot of ways. Not only does it get points on the board, but now it shows that Memorial's not afraid to pass. And when they pass, they can get big gains. And that was a 31-yard play, but if they were in midfield, that could have been a good 35-yard play. And that's one thing that Memorial does a really good job of. It's the yards after catch for the opposing teams tend to be pretty low. They're able to just bring them down right after they get the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a good set of downs for the Memorial team, really striking fast. Good time to go for a deep pass. As the Jags are going to kick off here to the Lions, who are now find themselves down 6-0. See how the Liberty offense responds to this.
Forget, Liberty also will receive the ball in the second half.
One gets kicked to Villas.
Good reception there, able to make a spin move. And it looks like he's going to get brought down, but he's able to push the pile.
Whistle gets blown, but I'll tell you what, that pile, he was not going down. I'd like to get a look at that one again.
Just a really solid run there.
Like Javon Villas there. And then the pile, he's just pushing the, oh, that's 11. Casey Braun, I take that back. My old eyes there deceiving me. I saw the 1 and my apologies, folks. 1st and 10 here for the Lions. Zach Corrado in the backfield.
Lions now with control of the ball. Looks like they're going to go for a run here. They are, but they do a little bit of a trick run there. Not
Memorial defensive line really stopping things up there in the middle.
And they've been doing a good job of it.
2nd and 10 for the Lions.
Second and 10.
Jags now playing a little bit further back. Almost a false start there, but gonna look to throw it to the side. A reception. He stumbles a little bit, but able to move forward.
Phyllis is going to find Casey Braun open there. And he's going to pick up, pick up the 1st down there.
And that's enough for a Jackson Liberty.
Take a look at Braun's completion here. Braun out in the flat, picks it up.
And good job there, but a good tackle once again. Memorial does a really good job of making sure that once they hit him, not able to move.
That's going to go nowhere. That might have been blown. That whistle might have blown actually pre-snap maybe. You see a flag in there?
I don't think so, but I could have seen a flag on that late hit on the quarterback.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here. Number 11, Casey Braun, pretty busy so far this evening. He's handled a couple of punt returns and also a big completion for 1st down just a minute ago. 2nd and 10.
Snaps the ball, looks right, not able to find anybody. Finds the open receiver, goes forward. Gets brought down, but flag thrown on the play.
And let's see what the flag is here. Take a look at the replay here. This one might come back, though, for a holding call.
Snaps. Looks right. Good pump fake there.
That could be a late hit right there on Villas. Based on the clapping that I hear.
Assuming it's against the Jags.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that was definitely, it's hard to tell. Did they move the ball forward, Bri?
No, it seems like the ball hasn't moved at
I
all.
don't even see the ball out right now. Yeah, I think they're moving. I think it was a late hit on Villas, who Amber is the quarterback. That looked like he got a late hit, so they're going to pick up a 1st down on that one.
You
can see in that instant replay that he unloaded the ball, and a solid second later came that hit. That's going to pretty much give them, that's a 15-yard penalty if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is, and that's big for Liberty.
1st and 10 for Liberty.
Gonna hand it off on the middle and just gets brought down.
Just nowhere to go there. The defensive line just pretty much closing up all the holes there. Corrado really had no place to go with that. Kudos to the Memorial defensive line for pretty much sealing those holes up.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job, but that penalty really does change things.
Well, now we're looking at a 2nd and what looks like about 10. They might have picked up a yard on that one, maybe we'll call it that. from the 20, what looks like the 29 maybe. Opportunities, Liberty with their best field position for the night so far.
And they're about in field goal range. It's a little bit risky, but drops back in the pocket, throws left, and it's just too low.
Probably saw something he didn't like, and looks like he was going to throw that one away here. Take a look here and see if we can see what happened here. Actually, it looks like his arm got hit as well.
And that's just
the
good
same.
pass
Casey Braun
rush.
drew a little double coverage there.
Yeah. Wasn't much yards to be gained anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't really in a good position to pick up much.
3rd and 10 though, and this could be a big stop for the Jags, and this is where that extra point tends to be big because Liberty now, they need 2 field goals, and they're tied. But Liberty dropping back, going.
In trouble. He's going to unload this. Was he out of the pocket? On the run. Who was open? I don't see a flag.
So I believe that's just going to be marked as incomplete. Going to lead them to a 4th and 10 at the 28. Good play by the quarterback, just to be able to get out and throw it to the side.
For another day. That would have been a loss of about 15.
Yeah.
Going to bring up a 4th and 10. Good question here, Brian, are we in field goal range? This is also good 4th down territory, to be quite honest.
It really is.
On the 29, if you feel like this might be out of your kicker's range, and remember tonight, I believe their normal kicker Cooper York is out injured, so they're going to go for it here.
And it's one of those situations where if you're not sure you're able to get a field goal, but you know if you punt it, it's going out of the back. But
pass to the, and it's going to get picked.
Interception there. And that interception is kind of just for the stat sheet.
Yeah, that's really no harm, no foul on a 4th and 10. Billis is actually getting hit as he throws that one. A punt probably wouldn't have been any better or any worse than that. So. Liberty defense now maybe comes up with a stop here, deep in Jag territory here. Who knows? We could have another possession shortly, but Memorial now starting deep in their own end zone. My guess here in this field position is that we're going to get a steady dose of Will Towns in here.
Yeah, I would say so. This is in that risky area. You saw on the last drive what happened to the quarterback when he almost went back 15 yards. Yeah. You can't do that here on the 7-yard line. You'd be running out of the back of the end zone and giving 3 points. Hand it off to Will Towns. He's able to go up the middle, able to pick up a few yards, break another tackle, move forward, get the 1st down. Now heading down to the 40-yard line, get to the 45 before getting pushed out of bounds. And that's exactly what you said. Give the ball to Will Towns, and he's even able to stop the clock there going out the sideline.
Towns with a big pickup here. Javon Villas with the stop.
And they're just able to go, and turns on the Jets and is able to move. Maybe could have made a move to get past Javon Villas, but once again, those 2 pretty good equals.
That was speed. That was speed on speed right there. If he wasn't there, he'd have broke that. That would have ended up being. As it was a 45-yard play.
And they're going to hand it off again to Will Towns, able to get to the side as a blocker in front of him, able to dodge a tackle. Now almost a 4-on-1, but he's able to gain a few yards after that. And Liberty, they just need to commit a little bit more, but a flag thrown back the line.
Pick up, and this one we'll have to see if we got a hold here or not.
Holding on. And that's spirit crushing for Will Towns.
Yeah, that's usually, when we get a flag in that general area, it's usually a holding call. So that's going to pull the Jags back, and that is a 5-yard penalty. Yep. It's going to bring up.
That's the thing. If they can keep up the momentum and if they could snap the ball quick here, they might be able to keep it going. Keep up this momentum.
1st and 18.
Looks like they called it as 5 yards from the spot of the foul. And they're to fake the handoff now.
Cordero.
Going to the
He's gonna
left,
keep
looks like he's
it.
going to scramble.
And he's tackled by number 31, Gene Labasi, and number 5, Nick Corrado. Both of them in on this tackle.
But
See, he was looking to pass there, Bri, but didn't have anybody open. And then he kept it, and that defense converged on it.
And there, it doesn't look like it, but he was able to gain 6 yards. That's a big gain for them. And that
Corrado, the first one there with a big tackle. 3:43, 3:40 left to play in the first half. A quick reminder, folks, we are playing a Kahoot game at halftime. We'll have a graphic for you with that Kahoot number in just a minute after the next change of possession. Or they can put it up now. There's that Kahoot code. Why don't we save that?
And he's going to keep the ball, move forward. He's able to get past the line of scrimmage, break a few tackles, and that's going to put him in a very manageable
important tackle there.
3rd and 1, I believe.
Labasi on the tackle, getting up slow.
And that's one of those situations where the fact that he didn't hand it off is just really unpredictable, because who wouldn't hand it off to Will Towns? But having a great runner like Will Towns just opens up so many possibilities.
It does. Passing,
running, especially when you do have a good passing game. And credit where credit is due, Liberty's doing a pretty good job of keeping him in check.
3rd and 1 here. Go from a 1st and 18 to a 3rd and 1. Very gettable pickup here.
2 wide receivers.
I got handoff Towns here. There it is. Plenty of room. He's going to pick up the first down before he's tackled by Casey Braun and Salvatore Piero. Take a look at the replay. Lots of openings there. You can see it. Closes up pretty quick there as the Liberty defense rallies for the tackle. 2:18 left to play in the first half. Again, Memorial up 6-0 here, and the Memorial offense is marching down the field. They started this particular series, I think probably was their 6-yard line, so they're moving the ball pretty well at this point.
And while it didn't have to be, this was on a turnover, so could be a big drive for the Jags. And big spear crushing there. So he drops back in the pocket. Has
plenty of time to throw, but nobody's open. And he's going to pull it down and lose a yard. Boy, he had plenty of time to throw there.
He really did. There wasn't much happening.
And we've got a player down on the field.
And as you can see, Will Towns, not quite sure what to do. Just kind of standing there. I mean, it was all the time in the world. The injured player?
Not exactly sure. We've got a Liberty player down on the field. We'll take a look at that replay one more time, see if we can figure out where this injury takes place. I really didn't get a good sense for it. Was kind of a replay of that last play here, see if we can figure out what happens to him here.
And clock stopped, 1:32 left.
Pretty good snap here, and then let's see if we can figure out where things go south here.
Opens up the play
Looks like
action.
number 64 or 76. Let's see. A lot of pushing going on inside there. And that could be an ankle injury.
It could even be
hard to tell.
76.
Still down though.
64 is on the sideline.
A good time for us to take a second and pop up that Kahoot number there. Tell you a little bit about what we're going to be playing, folks. We do have a Kahoot game that we're going to play at halftime, right after the Jackson Liberty Marching Band performs. Your code to play, if you guys know how to play Kahoot, it's 773-5422. Not 100% sure it's Kahoot.it, whatever that means. And he's up and walking off the field there. Actually, looks like 52. It's Matthew Romero. Again, our Kahoot trivia for tonight's going to be, that's right, folks. I was at Hobby Lobby today. We're doing Christmas movie trivia today. We'll have 5 questions for you at halftime after the Liberty Band. Okay? Where are we now? It's second down and 11 with 1:32 left to play, and the Memorial Jaguars moving down the field pretty nicely.
Clock going to continue running after that run. They're going to hand it off to Will Towns. Has a little bit of room to go. He's able to break a few tackles and get brought down after a gain of maybe 6.
Pretty big tackle there by, that's 22, Alexander Santiago, that's there to make the big hit there.
And if the Jags aren't careful, this clock is going to run out on them.
58 seconds left to play.
If they keep running it, which they probably are.
I don't know. I smell pass here, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go post pattern. Left-hand quarter of the end zone. 41 seconds left. Yeah, they're gonna go for the mustard here. Speaking of mustard, I had a good hot dog today, Brian.
Hot dog sounds good right now.
Oh. Rolls out. Passes
somebody
to
on
the
the
middle of
right
the field,
side.
wide open, but
And he needs to
Still
get to the
going.
sideline. We'll see if they call him
did
in
he get
or
out
out.
of bounds? I'm not so sure. They are stopping the clock at 19 seconds. Take a look at this play. I think a lot of folks on the field, pretty nice catch and pass, throw and catch there.
Clock will stop. 19 seconds left.
And a timeout. Jaguar timeout here. They're going to recoup. Think about what they want to do. 18, 19 seconds, probably time for 2 passes or
running a pass.
running a pass.
I believe they have a timeout
They
left.
get out of bounds. I think they have 1 timeout left too, right?
I believe so.
And again, we've got a 6-0 game here. It's been a good first half. The Memorial offense really making some moves here recently. That is Mr. Wendelak talking about Irene Connor, who again has been coming to Jackson's high school sporting events for the last 57 years. Yeah, that's so amazing. She must be enjoying the weather tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A little
Definitely.
warmer out. I know it's getting a little chilly, but it's November.
And this is nicer than some of the other games we've shot.
Yeah, it is, and earlier in the year too.
Take the snap, gonna do play action.
Play action.
Trips a little bit, flag thrown on the play, chucks it deep, he's able to receive it, and that's a touchdown, but there's a flag.
We're gonna have to see what the flag is here. The flag was in the area of a holding call. Let's see what we got here.
That's
back
against the Jags.
Yeah. I think 60. That's a nice throw and a great catch there. That was 21 Wallace Doman again, but I think that one's coming back. Little tech problem there. Worked it out. Good job, guys. That one's going to come way back to the 39 here. So we go from a touchdown to a 1st and 18 with only 9 seconds left. Yeah, I'm feeling like
they got to.
I'm feeling like they're gonna throw.
Yeah.
I'll put one up in the. I mean, the offensive line's been holding pretty tight all night, and they might as well just air one out and see what happens.
And I mean, if they didn't lose those 8 yards, maybe I could see a field goal coming in. But now, after going back 8 yards, it's looking rough. If they're able to get a throw to the sideline, get out of bounds quick, maybe.
And play action.
Another flag thrown on the play.
Gonna go end zone. That ball bounces up and is intercepted by McCauley.
Clock
is looking for some room to run. And he gets tackled out of bounds.
Will Towns pushing him out.
There was a flag on the play, though, so we're going to have to take a look and see.
0 seconds left. Let me see. If it was against the Jags, I believe they're just going to bring it to the half. Looks like it was. This Liberty seems to be leaving the field. As we come to Halftime, Memorial in the lead, 6-0. And you got to give credit to them trying to get a passing play going there as we get ready for halftime. But don't go anywhere as we have plenty of festivities, a Kahoot. We got tons of stuff going on. And as always, it's just a wonderful night out here at Liberty Stadium. Great game. Jags up 6-0, and we'll see you back in a couple of minutes.
At this time, we would like to recognize the senior members of Jackson Liberty Marching Band. Our first senior band member, Sean Ariana, is a 4-year member of the marching band who plays the bass drum. Sean plans to major in computer engineering or digital design at Maryland University. We'd like to thank his mom and dad for being here for his last performance. And to the band, thank you for making these 4 years unforgettable. Xander Farrell. Xander is a 4-year band member who does alto sax section leader and marching captain. Xander is a member of the jazz band and plans to attend college after graduation. Although he's walking alone tonight, there are enough words to describe the gratitude he feels for those who have been supporting him for the past 2 years. Thank you to his family and friends who have helped him to this point. He wouldn't be here without you. Next senior marching band member is Kristen Go. Kristen was a part of the band program all 4 years of high school. He served as section leader for 2 years, played mellophone, and is majoring in criminal justice. We'd like to thank Mom and Dad who are in attendance tonight. Her favorite part of the band, the bus rides, and her favorite show is Mount Majesty. Our next senior band member is Greta Graneri. Greta is a 4-year member of the marching band and plays the alto saxophone. The favorite part of the band has been the competitions, especially the moment when we know we won, but we can't cheer yet, so the whole band gaps and hold our breath until we can scream. She wants to go to college in the fall. Greta would like to thank her parents and her little sister for sitting through so many of our competitions over the years. Our next senior band member, Bianca Lucas. Bianca is a 4-year member and trumpet player. Her favorite part of the band is when everyone comes together to produce a great show. We'd love to be a marine biologist one day. Bianca would like to thank her mom, who is in attendance tonight, for always encouraging her thriving band to be her best. Senior band member Max Mirasola. Max has been a section leader in the band for 3 years and strives to make a positive environment for the band. He is proud to be a part of the team, with the goal of making those around him better than himself. He wants nothing more than the band to succeed. Max plans on attending college with the help of merit scholarships and earning an advanced degree in the field of microbiology. Senior band member Andrew Mullis. Andrew is a 2-year member of the group who works extremely hard. He is a member of the front ensemble and plays keyboard. Senior band member Michaela Murphy. Michaela is a 4-year member of the band, a member of the Jackson Arts Academy, and section leader of the snare line. Her parents Brian and Michelle Murphy and her sister Gabby Murphy are all in attendance tonight. Next marching band member is Lamb Nugent. Lamb has been a member for 4 years. She currently serves as co-captain for the color guard. She plans to go to college to study medicine and possibly join the military. Her favorite show for marching band was the 2019 Circular Walk. She loves being a member because she's able to find a second family and find another place she belongs. Lamb would like to thank her family for all their love and support, and also to her Liberty Lion family for all the memories. Madison Patterson. Madison is a 4-year color guard member who plans to pursue the field of veterinary medicine in her future. Her favorite part of being a member is performing in competitions, and she would like to thank her mother Bonnie, brother Mike, and sister Melanie for supporting her and pushing her to keep going. Chris Premiano. Chris Premiano is a 4-year member of the Jackson Liberty Lion Band and is a percussionist as well as section leader. We would like to thank his family for their support on his journey. He is uncertain what he wants to major in, but he is determined to help people and society as a whole. He will always remember the good memories he's had in this program and hopes the best for the future. Senior band member Jaden Quanby. Jaden is a 4-year member who plays trombone. Jaden plans on going to Montclair State University for TV production and plans on being an audio engineer. Jaden would like to thank his mom and dad for making him the person he is today, and he would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Katona for a great 4 years. Casey Rapp. Casey's a 4-year band member who plans to pursue a nursing degree. Casey would like to thank his mom and brother for supporting him over the last 4 years. Catherine Sadowski. Catherine is a 4-year member of this program and trumpet section leader for 2 years, as well as marching captain this year. She wants to thank Mr. and Mrs. Katona for being amazing band teachers and for pushing her to be a better person and leader. She wants to thank all the band parents for all their hard work, feeding the band over the years, and their dedication to the program. She also wants to thank her parents for always driving her and supporting her in this program. She also wants to thank her younger sister, Rebecca, for always being someone she could talk to, and her younger sister, Sammy, for being her #1 fan. Sue Jin Shin. Sue is a 4-year member of the Jackson Liberty Marching Band, having performed on the clarinet and snare drum. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and band members for always supporting her and making the band a highlight of her high school career. If there's one thing band has taught me, it's always to have positivism. Brian Jones. Brian is a 4-year member of the band. He plays the alto saxophone, and his favorite show is Circular Walk. Justin Vanderberg. Justin has been a trombone player for almost 44 years now and is finally finishing off the season as section leader. Justin would like to thank his family, friends, and the whole band for letting him participate these 4 years and always being there for him through the good and the bad times. And last but not least, Jordan Weisskopf. Jordan has been a 4-year band member. He has played the trombone all 4 years. He plans to attend a 4-year college majoring in engineering and also plans to continue being a member of the college marching band. He thanks Mr. Katona for all his support and teaching throughout his high school career and his mom for chaperoning, cooking, and helping with the band. Mr. Katona and the staff would like to thank all the seniors and senior parents for their dedication towards the program. Even though this year was a bit different, your 4 years in marching band has been historic and memorable. You should all be proud of everything you have accomplished being a member of this program. At this time, we ask all senior band members to please take the field for your halftime performance. Drum majors. Is the band ready? Jackson Limited Marching Band may take the field in halftime performance.
Detail, hot head, hot! Forward, up! One, two, three!
the Kahoot in a second, yes. I just did that. Hold on 1 second. All right, looks like we have things worked out inside. The Kahoot code again, 773-5422. My trusty director can tell me who's playing. All right, we've got some good ones here. Hopefully they made sure everything's appropriate on there. Good job. All right, looks like we've got a good group here. And we are playing Christmas movie trivia. 3 minutes till game time. Just enough time to get our game started. Your pin code again, you've got 30 seconds, 773-5422. You've got 21 people playing. Not bad, guys. All right, we gave enough time to get in. Remember now, folks, when you're playing Kahoot, keep an eye on the Kahoot because the stream is a little bit behind. So watch the game. 23 people in. We picked up 2 more. Very good. Oop, up to 26. All right. Let's remember now, not only is it important that you get it right, but you get more points for getting it right quickly. Here we go. You want to pay attention to the Kahoot game on your device as well as us on the stream. Here we go. Let's play. First question. 28 people playing Christmas movie trivia. Here we go. Question number 1. What movie starred Will Ferrell as Buddy? 30 seconds to answer. You've got 4 choices, people. You've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You've got Christmas with the Cranks. You've got Home Alone, or you've got Elf. With 10 seconds left, there are a few clues in this one. It froze at 11 seconds. Not sure why. And that's going to wrap that first one up. The correct answer on that one is... Well, scoreboard. Nobody got that one right? I find that very difficult. Oh, there it is. Popped up there. Kay coming in with 970. Ricky with 888. Let's go to our next question. Question number 2. What famous line does Kevin repeat while watching television in the kitchen/dining room? Here it is. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I'll be back. Or, keep the change, you filthy animal. I have my suspicions on this one from Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin, of course. I think he's like 46 now, by the way, people. To not make you feel too old. And we've got 4 people with the correct answer. Keep the change, you filthy animal, of course, is the correct answer. Time to our third question. What did Clark Griswold get from his boss as a Christmas bonus? Was it a new swimming pool? Perhaps a trip to Hawaii. Was it a membership to Scholastic Magazine, or was it a membership to the Jelly of the Month Club? Not for nothing, folks. My house kind of looks like that right now, only colorful. Pretty sure you can see my house from space. 7 seconds left to go. And 8 people got that one right. Yeah, that's right. Membership to the Jelly of the Month Club because it's the gift that keeps on giving. That's right. Let's go to our fourth question. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happens every time we hear a bell ring? According to Mr. Noble, it would be dinner's ready. We've got George Bailey gets home from work. We've got George time travels back to an older time. Oh, and they hear a bell. I get it. Or is it that final one, an angel gets their wings? I believe the correct line is actually, teacher says an angel gets their wings. I think I gave the answer away on that, but you should have had it by now. Check in, see how many people got that one right. 7 people getting that one correct. Good job, folks. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Why don't we check in and see what the score is here? Smokey with 1897. Memorial with 1887. Ricky with 1726. We've got it. It's actually going down here, people. Last question. This is going to decide it. What was Ralphie wearing on Christmas morning? that he was not very happy about it. Was it A, his birthday suit? Was it B, or the equivalent of B, or blue, I should say, a tutu his aunt mailed to him? Was it a cowgirl hat and boots, or was it a bunny onesie? That soap does not look very tasty, by the way. Not sure if anyone ever had to endure that soap in the mouth deal for using some bad words, but Ralphie did not have a good day on that particular case. Well, let's check in and see what the correct answer was. Of course, a bunny onesie. That's right. Green was the correct color on that one. 8 people got that. What? 6 people put blue? A tutu. See, that's good, Emma. We tricked them with the tutu mailed to him. That was the key here. All right, time to see who our big winner is for today. Time to see who our big winner for today is. JTV's Kahoot Halftime Christmas Movie Trivia. And the winner is, in third place, we've got Memorial, #6, #221 with 1887. We've got Ka with 1972. And coming in first place, actually that was Joe DeVito, my bad. Our correct answer and winner for today with a total of 2857 was Smokey, who got 3 out of 5 answers. What, nobody got all 5 of them? How is that possible? I would have got all 5 of those in a hot second, people. But I do want to thank you all for playing our halftime Kahoot activity. And both teams, congratulations to Smokey there. Smokey, good job. Say hi to the bear for me, please, okay? And we're back live here in the Jackson Liberty High School field here. And again, a quick reminder of what's on the line for today's game. This is the Connor Cup awarded to the victor of this annual game, the Jackson Liberty Jackson Memorial High School football game. The trophy stays at the school for the entire year. The award is presented in memory of the late Donald Connor, teacher, coach, and athletic director with the Jackson Township High School District from 1961 to 1987. Mr. Connor was widely known and well respected in the athletic community throughout the Shore Conference, the NJSIAA, and the National Federation of High School Athletic Directors. Mr. Connor also ran the township's rec program for more than 20 years. Yes, 20 years. When he began his tenure as athletic director, Jackson Memorial fielded fewer than 10 teams. This number swelled to nearly 30 teams at the high school and middle school levels at the time of his untimely death in October of 1987. Mr. Connor was influential in establishing the Shore Conference as we know it today. At the conclusion of the game, focus your attention to midfield where members of the Connor family will present the cup to tonight's winning team. And good luck to both teams tonight.
As we get ready to get started here. And gonna look for a little bit more throwing so far. It seemed to have worked out pretty good for Memorial at the end. They had a touchdown that was taken back from a penalty off of a throw, and then they had a couple other big throws. They did end the half with an interception, but that play doesn't matter too much. Wasn't able to get any yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think the air game definitely being helped out a little bit by the weather tonight, and the fact that it's such a clear night. Really fantastic. And as we get ready to get underway here, Jackson Memorial up 6-0 here as we get set to start off. The Jags kicking off to the Lions.
As they now look to kick it off. Gonna do squib kick again. As always, their kicker isn't quite in, and he's just gonna fall on top of it.
Does fall on top of the ball.
On the 30-yard line as the Lions will take control of the ball.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 here for the Lions. The reminder here that we're a little bit bright on camera 1, okay? There is always time for a selfie in the booth here, folks. That's right. Always time.
As the Lions have control of the ball here at their
beautiful night.
Let's go,
1st and 10. Here we go, Brian. Lions really need to get something going offensively because Memorial, I think they're on a pretty good tear offensively.
And that's not what Liberty needed here.
Run inside.
Not able to get any yards there. Going to be 2nd down and 10.
He's going to pick up 1 yard on the play. It's always fun to see the umpires and the officials, the referees interacting with players on the field. It's a football game, but it's always a teaching moment as well. 2nd down and 9. Villas in the shotgun.
Drops back in the pocket, looks left, not able to find anybody, and just keeps the ball.
Pocket collapses, and a flag comes in there at the end. Quite sure what the flag on this one is, sir. Let's see if there's a face mask or something.
Holding on the Lions, and that's going to put him back further.
Probably a hold, huh?
Yeah.
That's going to bring up us probably, what is it, 2nd and 15 maybe?
3rd, I believe.
Maybe 2nd and 16. Oh, 3rd. Oh, yikes. I lost it down somewhere. I apologize, Brian.
A loss of 6 on the play.
Loss of 6 yards on the play.
Lion. That penalty there doesn't really make too much of a difference. After that sack, it's really over for them. Is they're going to probably look to pass it here. It's a lot of yards to gain, but the pass rush is strong, and he just gets brought down again, and another flag coming out.
Villas with pretty much no time to throw there. We'll see if we can figure out if there's another hold here. Yep, another hold.
It's again on the Lions.
Yeah, this is going to bring up a 4th and 2 miles, basically.
And that's just unfortunate series of events there.
It is, and you know, this just means it's going to be good field position for the Jags when they take over on downs here after the punt. I mean, they're back to receive this on the 50. That's if we get a good kick here with a bounce. Good snap.
And that's not going to go far.
It's going to go out of bounds at roughly the 35.
And it's going to be Jags ball. Pretty good field possession.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, what you really can't do in this game right now is give the Jags good field position because they're moving the ball pretty well. They're having a hard time closing out the scores the last couple of downs, but they are gaining yardage for sure.
They definitely are.
Towns with the run, and he's got some.
He's able to find room.
He's got some room.
The 1st down and more. Able to bring the ball to the 21-yard line. Gain
Towns
16 there.
Tackled by Brendan Gallagher. Once Towns gets through that first layer of defense there, it's, you know, his speed really and his elusive running. And he's tough to bring down.
And one thing that I've noticed about him is he's really good with just keeping control of the ball and making sure that he doesn't fumble. He doesn't do it much unless you really have to make a good play on him for him to drop the ball.
1st and 10, another run. Oh, plenty of room here for him.
He's
going to score.
Off skipping a jump right through and just get to the side.
Runs through 2 Liberty defenders there to score. Let's take a look at this run. This is what makes him such a tough runner. Patience, looking for the holes, and then able to really use his size and speed. Gets in the end zone. And it's 12-0 Memorial here.
And that's just good field positioning from them. But, you know, honestly, that play, they could have been anywhere, and I could see Will Towns. I could have seen that being an 80-yard play.
And that one's going to be good. Memorial's going to go up 13-0 here early in the second half. Towns really delivering in that series of downs with some pretty solid runs. Liberty defense having some woes there as Towns really running it a little bit at will in that one.
And the Lions are going to need to make some big plays on offense. As you can see, the coaches, they're talking to their players right now. They need to figure something out. And whether it's going through the air, trying to stick with the run game. And look, one thing that they've been doing pretty well with their run game is they tend to take their line and they tend to shift one of the directions, and it really gives them a lot of holes to go through. And they just need to either stick with that more or start changing up the gameplay, but they don't have a lot of time to do it. They have a quarter and half, and this game is far from over, though.
Yeah, plenty of time left in this one. 100%. Let's see if we get another squib kick here. And we do. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, it is.
And no chance of returning that for any kind of yardage. That's going to put Liberty at starting this series of downs, roughly the 27 maybe. 1st and 10. Again, we said this earlier when the second half started, how important it was for Liberty to try to get something going offensively here. Now down two scores, they're really going to need to focus in here. Again, it's certainly not panic time yet.
No, it's
with
not.
9:30 left in the third quarter, but certainly figuring something out here is in order.
And honestly, here, look, a field goal is not ideal for the Lions, but really whatever they can do to get on the score sheet, they need to take.
You know, the big problem of late has been protecting Villas here. He's been dropping back, trying to pass, and again, you see there, that pass is a little bit behind Casey Braun.
He's not able to.
But Villas had to unload that sooner than he wanted to. See here, the pressure comes.
Ball just slips right through his fingertips, and look, odds are 9 times out of 10 he's going to make that catch, and it's just that one unfortunate time, and it is a little bit cold out, but once again, though, the weather has been holding out on us.
Yeah, I don't know that I would complain about anything about a weather day like this in the month of November here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. 55 degrees out, pretty.
And they're going to throw it to the side. He's able to bring it in, and the ball
Corrado,
comes out.
The ball comes out.
And Jags is saying they got it. No calls from the ref yet.
And see what we've got here, and I think that's going to be a
Jaguars ball. As you can see on the replay there, he comes down, loses the ball, and there's not much he can do.
No. Jag recovery here, and again, good field position for them as well.
First down for the Jaguars.
It's a couple of turnovers for Liberty now. 1st and 10 for the Jags.
Well, Towns deep in the backfield. Probably going to look to run right. Yep, runs to the right, able to break a couple of tackles, move forward, has a blocker in front of him, go down the sideline, and that's a touchdown. 2 scores in quick succession for
Towns just overpowering there as he gets to the outside and sprints his way into the end zone.
And there just wasn't enough protection out on that side, and he's just so fast that he's able to get to the sideline and had a blocker in front of him. The receiver did a really good job of leaving an open alley for. And kick is good. And Jags now up 20-0. And the thing about that missed extra point is if the Lions start going on a tear, if they're able to get 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points, they're going to be in the lead.
That's not you. I know. If you can make a like let him dance. I know. No, you're fine. I need to go.
As Jags gonna kick it off here, probably gonna do another scoop kick, but look, it's been working out for him. Heavily in the lead now. I believe they were able to score 2 touchdowns in a minute, which is really rare to happen. And kick goes to the side, and that'll go out of bounds. That wasn't the kick they wanted. I'll tell you that. And that is penalty, of course, kicking it out on the kickoff.
.901 left to play.
First down for the Lions.
Lion offense in even a bigger hole than they were in just 5 minutes ago. 3 scores down. Pass protection, a problem. And flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start. Just not quite sure on who yet. Looks like it's going to be on the Jags.
Penalty against the Jaguars. First and 5 for the Lions.
And they're going to run it. Not able to pick up any yards there. So 2nd down and 4, it looks like. Oh, there was a flag.
Personal foul against the Jaguars.
And looks like that's going to be a 1st down for the Lions.
First down for the Lions.
That's a big 1st down for the Lions, and they were able to move almost 50 yards while running a couple of plays that haven't been that big. And it looks like they're going to be going quick here.
Very quickly in good field position.
And
screen pass. Oh! Big tackle there as Casey Braun, who's had a pretty busy night so far on that Lion receiving core. Second down and 8 as the Lions pick up 2 on that pass play. It's 88, Brendan McCauley. He's easy to spot on the field.
That's one of
because
those
he's a
plays.
foot taller than everyone else.
That's one of those plays where they really need to get more than 2 yards. I mean, look, those 2 yards, while they can mean a lot, they sometimes just need to mean more, and they're going to pass it again. It's complete. Able to pick up a few yards there. Number 27 with good reception there. They brought down the far sideline. And great tackle there by number 20, Robert Hannigan. Just doing a good job of bringing him down, not letting him get any yards after the catch. So look to move forward, and he just takes the hit there. Not much he could do.
Oh, he got up slow there too. Let's go to the replay on this one.
See here, takes the snap, and stays in the pocket, and just gets brought down early, and did limp off the field. Talking to the coaches now on the sideline.
4th and 9. Well, don't have much to lose here by going for it, do we?
No, you really don't. And he's back on the field now. Seems to have walked off the limb.
Trying to move him out of the pocket maybe, give him a little more time to throw. Whistle gets blown.
And it's a penalty.
And we got a timeout. Timeout Liberty. And it looks like they're sending in, it could be the punt team here. Change of plans.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be going for a punt. Oh, no, I believe it might have actually been a penalty there, yep. There was a false start penalty on the Lions.
Back deep for the Jaguars.
Ball gets snapped.
Punt there,
oh,
but
that's a pretty good. Oh! Oh, opportunity lost there.
Muffed kick there.
And the Jags are going to take over roughly the Liberty 20. Let's take a look at this replay here, Brian.
Let's get a good clean punt off. Will Towns just not
goes
fast enough being
through.
able to get it, but
And recovered by the Jags.
able to bring it down, and Will Towns there. It's a rough situation. The punt's a little bit shorter than he thought it would be. Had to run up, get the ball, and it just took an unfortunate bounce. The Lions almost able to get it, but not quite able to pull it in.
Yeah, field conditions really good tonight, too. This is probably the best field conditions these guys have played in all season. So many games in the rain. Pretty rainy fall season so far. Towns working his way to the Liberty sideline. He's going to pick up a first down. Liberty having a hard time slowing that Jaguar run right now.
As Jags gonna look to take control of the ball here, and he's gonna keep going with this run. Able to get to the side, able to pick up maybe a couple of yards.
That pile's still moving. And once forward progress is stopped. Oh, those piles are, that's tough. see he's moving there. He still keeps those legs moving. You can see his legs still moving as the pile, it picks up an extra 4 yards on that.
Yeah, and the Lions just throwing bodies into the pile, but sometimes just do this. The Jags just do the same thing, throwing them on the back.
2nd and 3 for the Jags.
Ball handed off, going to the side, going up, able to get the first down and more.
Makes the turn.
And he gets pushed out of bounds.
Only because he ran out of room there. Towns showing his speed and power on this run. Gets to the outside. And Lions use the sideline there. He's pushed out of bounds by number 25, Brandon Gallagher.
And really good job by Gallagher, just making sure to stay stride by stride with Will Towns. And really, even if you just get a finger on his foot, whatever you can get, just it might be enough to trip him up. And there he was just able to get a shot.
It's like a Liberty timeout.
Liberty need to step up their run defense here.
Yeah, I mean, they're struggling on the run defense. Towns seems, you know, the first quarter they did a pretty good job at keeping him in check, but he's been wearing that Liberty defense down at this point. Speed and power, just really pretty impressive tonight.
Yeah.
And he's not making it easy for the Liberty defense, that's for sure.
And it's been the name of the game for both teams, but the Jags seem to be doing a better job of it tonight.
.447 left to play in the third quarter. Liberty cheerleaders. Looks like they're adding layers, Brian. When you look down at you can always tell what the temperature's like. You just watch the cheerleaders and they add layers. They go from sweatshirts to sweatshirt and jacket. Pretty soon the hats will come out.
Well, it seems both football teams seem to be warmed up, especially the Jags coming out strong in this second half.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Jags. The shotgun, the handoff to Towns.
He's able to find room. Might be able to get a first down there.
And he's going to get tackled by Gian Labasi. Kind of Liberty defense using the sideline to their advantage here again. Not giving Towns a whole lot of room.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd down. 2.
Yeah, that looks like 2.
Look, it's impressive that he's able to work the sideline as well as
he's going to work the wide side of the field. Tries to take that one up the middle, but there's really nothing there. So Liberty defense does a nice job of buttoning that run up.
He might have been able to get a yard, maybe. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Like it's going to be a 3rd and 1, maybe?
I believe so.
3rd and 1 it is.
The 33-yard line, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Flag play is whistled dead.
That's got to be a formation penalty there of some kind. That's going to cost them a 5er. That'll move that 3rd and 1 to a 3rd and 6.
And this
Changes things up a bit.
Yeah, it starts to get a little bit more dicey here. You get a little bit more desperate.
3rd and 6.
Jags on offense here have done a good job of moving the chains and getting forward a little bit, but not quite in field goal range, so they're going to need to move forward and hope to get some scoring going. And they've been doing a good job on keeping the scoring going, and especially in this second half. Drops back in the pocket.
Pass play. He's going to keep it. And
he's going to stay on his
he's going to
feet.
fall short.
Man on carry.
Labasi. Down again.
There he had room in the pocket, thought he saw an area to run. He was able to get 2 yards there on the play, but he just gets brought down.
The Jaguars.
And that was good pass rush there from the Lions.
4th and 4. What do you think, Bri? Go for it here? Memorial's going to take a timeout now. Maybe talk about this one.
Yeah, 4th and 4 is very doable, especially with the...
It is. I mean, you also look at the field position game right now. A punt, how far back are you going to pin them?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a successful punt that pins them on the 5. Your run game has been pretty successful so far. The only issue is if Liberty comes up with a stop. Now they've got a shorter field to try and mount some type of offensive surge on. So it'll be interesting to see the call here. Nice night here at Liberty. Again, lucky on the weather, folks. If you're watching this at home, drinking a cup of coffee, temperatures outside pretty good tonight for November football for sure. Glad you guys could join us. If you're joining us at home, it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. And it looks like they're going to go for it here, Bri.
Yeah, not quite that surprised to see it, but...
Stack all the wideouts on one side, and Towns
he's able to break the
has
pocket,
an opening.
And that's going to be another touchdown. 4th down and 4, and Jags are able to go through the middle.
Turns a 4th and 4 into a touchdown, and it's 26-0. Take a look. I thought they had a chance to stop him in the backfield here.
Yeah, but he was just able to break a couple of tackles, and after that, he just tends to be gone.
Yeah, speed kills. Towns with another big 3rd touchdown tonight.
I believe so. And he's had a bunch of big runs as well.
The point's good. 27-0 here, and 3 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Jags are gonna get set to kick off here. Lions with only 1 timeout left.
Lions, they're going to need to bring out big guns now. They definitely need to get a touchdown. I'd say before the end of the 3rd quarter, at least get themselves on the Memorial side of the field when we switch quarters. Again, it is a 12-minute quarter, not a 15 like professional, so it's that 3 minutes could definitely be it's a big difference.
The old squib kick coming here. The last one was a beaut.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get another solid delivery here. You never know how that ball's going to bounce. Oh, kicks it deep. See that coming.
I like the
No place to go here.
Good tackle there. And the Jags.
That was number 27, Zach Corrado. Brought down here, looking for an opening, and nothing there. Tackled by number 2, Damian Henderson.
First down for the Lions.
Our PA announcer, Mr. Wendelak, trying to get that Liberty crowd fired up a bit. Liberty offense just having a tough time getting things going tonight.
Definitely are. And now
No place to go there. This is trouble here as it's going to be a big loss there.
I believe a loss of 15 there.
And no place to go there. To bring up a 2nd and 25.
It's rough. It really is.
It's tough. Tried to redirect and head back in the other direction, but the Jag defense did a nice job of staying home and waiting for the play to come back the other way.
But these are the spots where there has to be a lot of breakout 50-yard plays from these positions where Jags get a little bit too overconfident. And breakaway happening. Now drops back. Looks not able to find anybody and gets brought down after picking up maybe a yard.
Take a look at the replay here.
As you can see, he was looking to get the pass off. No open receivers. The pocket was collapsing on him. And good move by him to be able to get a yard, but you almost think that he's got to take a shot in the dark there. He's got to try to get something going. 3rd and 24.
You know, he's just having a hard time finding an open man, and the rush comes so quick. 3-4, front 4, really doing most of the work here.
And drops back in the pocket and just
throws it away smartly. Getting pressure from the front 4 there. Let's go back and take a look at that.
And it looks like Phillips is grabbing his arm.
I mean, what we're really seeing here is we see the front 4 just...
It's good pass rush there.
Getting through. It's a great pass rush.
And
how much Villas can do.
Yeah, and Villas, he's been getting hit all night now. He's got a little bit of a limp on the sideline, holding his arm. He doesn't seem to be doing too great tonight. Takes a snap.
Gets that kickoff just in time.
And good punt there. Will Towns able to keep the momentum.
Towns able to pull that one in. Not much of a hole there to make that catch.
Yeah, and that's where he had the momentum when he grabbed the ball.
He did. I mean, watch this, Gray makes this catch and drum beat and ball coughed up out at the end.
Yeah. Good job by him. And
pulled it back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why a lot of times in those situations, they tend to 99% of the time, it's a fair catch. It's just so risky because you bobble the ball and you're going so fast that you just leave the ball behind you. And
yeah, yep.
In a situation where a punt goes 20 yards, the Lions will be on it in a second.
Lion defense. I'm sorry, Lion defense.
No, it's scrambled.
Here.
Gonna hand it off to Will Towns. Sees his running room. Looks like he's able to pick up the first.
Gets through that first layer and tackled at midfield here. You can see Towns navigating his way through the line there and then brought down at that second layer of defense.
And they're going to give him the first down on the 15.
And pretty good chance they're not going to get this play off before the end of the quarter. Just 19 seconds. It could happen. No, they're stepping up. I think they're going to get it off here.
Looks like they are. Liberty defense seems to be playing in layers here, seem to be spreading themselves out, and I just don't think it hasn't been working so far, if I'm honest. And a flag on the plays clock, 0.5 seconds left. It's against the
Did you
Jags.
delay a game by 0.5 seconds?
No? Any delay games, delay a game.
Well, if it's a hey, wind the clock there. And it was delay a game. It's going to cost them 5 yards as they switch sides to the other side of the field. Give us one more chance for a shout out here. Lion Nation would like to honor a special fan in attendance this evening. Irene Connor has been coming to Jackson High School sporting events for the last 57 years. She attended, actually the Red Zone would like to honor a special fan in attendance this evening. Irene Connor, been coming to Jackson High School sporting events for the last 57 years. She attended the first ever Jackson High School football game in 1964 and has been cheering for the kids of Jackson ever since. Thank you, Irene. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game as we're winding down and getting into that fourth quarter for tonight's Connor Cup here. 27-0 lead here by the Jags as we enter the fourth quarter. Things are looking a little rough for a Liberty comeback, but you never know.
Yep.
As Brian hits his funny bone there.
Yeah.
Not so funny. Get you caught up here. 1st and 15. On after we change sides, it looks like the 20-yard line here. And in case you missed it, Will Towns putting on a running display tonight. Really unstoppable.
And it seems like they've had moments of brilliance where they're able to stop him, but they haven't lasted long.
And that one's going to fool no one, as number 12, Jabari Lofton, has nowhere to go. Tackled in the backfield. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 with the 0 gain on that one. We're going to stay with you after the end of the game here for the trophy presentation on the field.
And they hand off the ball to Will Towns, not able to get much
in the
room.
backfield right away. Tackled by Gian Labasi. Seems to be around a lot of the tackles.
And good handoff there. There just wasn't much room for him to go. 3rd and 21.
No gain on the play. 3rd and long for the Jaguars.
Both high schools ready to get back to school here after being off for a week. Third down and 21. And back to pass.
Drops back.
He's going to throw one up. He's got a man open.
Oh, and that was good throw, good route running, just a little bit out of bounds, just a little bit too far.
Take a look at the replay here. This is a pretty nice throw, Brian.
Yeah, it is, especially back foot.
Off his back foot. Oh, just misses.
Just missed it.
Pretty nice throw.
Not the end of the world for the Jags, though.
No, for sure.
And if the Jags play their cards right,
nothing like throwing off that back foot.
And if the Jags do everything right here, they could have themselves a nice victory. But Lions gonna
take home that Connor Cup. Could happen.
Yeah, Lions are gonna look to capitalize on any mistakes that the Jags give them.
4th and 21.
And looks like they're gonna go for it.
I like it.
And
who needs to kick?
Look, and even if give the ball
pass
to the
play.
Lions.
It's going end zone.
Oh, and he's
Pretty nice pass, to be honest. That might have got, we'll have to take a look at that one. That one might have got tipped there. Let's see on the slow-mo replay if we can see if that ball gets tipped.
Yeah, I believe it does. And Will Towns, you have to get a hand on it, but he's backwards, and it's a 4-on-1. And
that's going to turn the ball over to the Lions here. Are going to take over on 25?
I believe. And
26?
That's not that's a thing for the Lions. I mean, the Jags really could do whatever they wanted there. It wasn't the best of field position either way. The 26-yard line, they still have a lot of room to go, but it just takes one explosive play for them to get points on the board, and it's a completely different game once you score once. And they're going to go for a run there. You have to pick up maybe 4 yards, but the flag is thrown.
That flag came in a little late. Looked like it got airmailed in there. Let's see what we got. And the officiating crew having a conversation about this one. Always nice to see the officiating crews get together, make sure they get the call right. And that's a
big penalty.
Yeah, solid 10-yarder right there. That's going to move the ball all the way to the 45-yard line. Lions with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Lions from their own 45-yard line.
Beat Mr. Wendelak to the call.
Gotta say, it's impressive. And he could see the numbers, and I don't get it.
Must have some good eyes. Pulls up a bit. Ooh.
Drops back in the pocket. Wasn't able to find anybody. Wasn't able to throw it away either. And just gets brought down for a loss. Low snap, and
yeah, that was a blitz.
Yeah, he just gets wrapped up. And it'll be 2nd and 16 for the Lions.
Second down and 16 as Liberty loses 6 on the sack.
And ball going to be tossed out to the side, a flag thrown, and he's got nowhere to go but out of bounds. See what the flag is here. And it's holding on the Lions here.
These holding calls.
Tosses it out to the side, and he's just got nowhere to go. Just see a light in front of him.
You can see you've got some Memorial fans on the other side of the field there.
Memorial Band and cheerleaders also here tonight.
Yeah, hey, it's a great way to end what could very well be the end of our football season, I think.
And Paul gets handed off. He's able to find a pocket, move forward, but not even able to get back to the original line of scrimmage there.
Replay there, you can see they were tackled by number 35, Eric Ibe, and number 44, Thomas Wadowski. 4th and 15. Might as well go for it here. That's what I'm thinking, Bri.
Yeah, man. They might just not want to let the Jags run up the score at this point. Because this is definitely a rivalry. I mean, in every sport, in every aspect. While we are one township, it is It is a rivalry.
He barely got that kickoff.
Yeah.
Take a look here. The ball bounced at one hop to him and then scooped it up and just got the kickoff. And then they got kind of a Liberty bounce.
And not too good of a bounce there.
I don't know that this time of the year with as much rain as we've had that you're going to get much bouncing. I mean, even though it's been pretty dry for a couple of days, Brian, it's still, you know, the ground has been just so saturated with rain over the last month and a half that even fields that drain well are still kind of like staying for the most part a little on the wet side, a little bit mushy.
And they're going to hand it off to Will Towns. You have to go up the middle, gain a couple of yards, still on his feet. It's a boost from his teammate, goes to the side, able to pick up 20 there.
It's tackled, pushed out of bounds by Alexander Santiago and number 11, Casey Braun. Comes the play. Towns did a nice job of weaving his way around, and then Liberty defense manages to push him out of bounds. 7:58 left to play. 1st and 10 on the 42.
And give it to Will Towns again. Run up the
That's
side.
not
Got the first down and more. And he's going to get another touchdown.
No, that's not Towns.
Oh, that's not Will Towns.
Damian Henderson on the score there.
And switching it up there. But still.
I mean, Henderson, pretty good run here. He
able to
gets to the outside, then it's off to the races.
And it's again, Jags just pretty, it's just a fast team. Really, and their pass rush, their offensive line, wide receivers, quarterbacks, everybody just seems to be outpacing the Lions.
Yeah, definitely on fire tonight for sure, with just 7:50 left to play in the game here. They go for the extra point, and the whistle gets blown. I think somebody forgot the rock.
And 33-0 right now. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you know what, daylight, you know, going back to standard time there. It was dark here today at 5:15. It feels like 11 p.m. Extra point attempt here. And no good. I have to tell you, from this angle, they all look good.
Yeah, they do.
And the Jags now up 34 to 0 here. 7:49, 7:50 left to play. And the extra point, no good. That's right. 33, I should say. I'm sorry. 33 to 0. As one of my favorite songs being played by the band right now. We got a little Rocky music. I can see him running up the stairs right now.
On the field.
All right, let's see. Jags are ready to kick off again.
I believe there was a penalty on the kickoff, and they're going to be taking it from the 25-yard line.
Well, they were kicking most of the night until the last one. So let's see if they try to kick this one deep.
I'd assume they would go deep here, but it's really a toss-up, and that, you know, it's not a bad strategy. If they don't know what they're doing, the better. And that's
kind of a little bit of a pooch kick right there. It's going to land in the hands of Casey Braun.
Gets brought down.
Calling that number 11 a lot tonight as we see the kickoff here. Pretty nice.
Good catch there. Just great tackle in open field by number 23.
Solid open field tackle. You are correct. You know, normally this time of the year we'd be talking up a bunch of events here, but not a whole lot of events going on in school due to COVID. But you know, JTV will be producing a Home for the Holiday show this year. Still not 100% sure on what the makeup is, so as soon as we know what it's going to look like, we'll let you folks know at home. As that handoff gets delivered,
he just gets pushed way into the backfield.
Always emotional, the end of a season.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Especially a shortened season like the players have had this year. Most folks believe this is probably the last game of the season for the Lions, at least. But we'll see. You never know. Sometimes they pick one up.
And Lions, they definitely want to put some points on the board here.
2nd and 11. That handoff goes pretty much nowhere. Again, the dominance of the Jaguar defensive front today. Pretty impressive. Pretty busy week out there in the sports world as well. Some college games canceled due to COVID, and some professional football games, and some trades being done here and there. It's been a pretty busy week.
And the Lions here, 3rd and 11. Gonna look to get this first down here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go for a pass. Gonna toss it to the side. He's able to get a couple of yards there, but at most he got 3.
Yeah, again, that Liberty defense just kind of, the Jaguar defense kind of puts the stop to that. Looked like it was going to maybe pick up a few more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Crossing midfield, and I wonder if they're going to go for it here. I think they are. Really got nothing to lose at this point. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, 4th and 7. Yeah, you're right. Might as well go for it. The Rocky music might get them through it. Pass play.
Drops back, throws deep left side. Good throw.
Underthrown and then off the hand of number 7.
As you can see, just a really good throw there. Able to go pretty far and high, and
a little shot.
Just gets tipped up by the Jags, and it's just enough to.
He had a step on him too, so.
Yeah. It's one of those things, though. It's pretty hard to throw accurately past 30 yards.
It's also hard to throw accurately when you've been pressured pretty much all night long.
Yeah,
for sure. But 3:41 left to play. Connor Cup looking like it's going to end up in the hands of the Jags for a year. Getting through election week this week. Pretty soon it'll be Thanksgiving. big turkey fan myself, Brian.
It depends how it's made. I don't know.
I'd rather have a nice ham or lasagna Thanksgiving than turkey.
Yeah, nah, I'm agreeing with that.
Not a huge turkey fan. Oh, that bad snap there. He's going to cover it up. The ball's still loose.
He's going to come down on it, but that's going to be a big loss.
Take a look at where this snap went wrong here. Oh, that snap was high.
24 not able to bring it in.
And then covered up. He actually pulled it in himself there. One of the most important jobs there on the football field are the snappers. Either the center or the long snapper. Pretty good gig out there in the NFL too, long snappers. It's a pretty specific skill set. .252 left to play.
Snap it, hand it off to Will Towns. He's able to, for Ryan. I don't know.
That's not Will Towns. We got another gang tackle. He's still going. Finally moves him backwards. That was number 24, Aiden Sweeney.
Looks like they're trying to change it up. And look, I mean, you try to give some of the younger guys opportunity to play here.
Experience, sure.
I mean, there's really no reason not to.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13, decent game there. It makes a 2nd and long and 2 of 3rd and it's still long, but it's manageable.
Another handoff. And pulled down by Liberty's number 64, Salvatore Piero. Saw Sal pregame. He's a pretty big dude. Nice job. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11. And Memorial hasn't really been kicking the ball much, so I can't see how that would change here. Quarterback drops back in their shotgun formation.
No, looks like they're going to be punting it.
Is there a punter back there? Oh, didn't see him.
Yeah, good. High punt there if it takes a Memorial bounce, which it does.
It did.
And I'm going to stop that at about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, good kick.
It was a good high kick. Gave the Jags some time to get down to the end of the field. And
I'm kind of conflicted about the new NFL rules for kickoffs. What do you think? Do you like what's gone on so that so many of the kickoffs are unreturnable these days? Or do you like the mayhem?
I kind of like the mayhem, to be honest. I mean,
you know, it is like, why? I just feel like, why bother even do it? Just put the ball on the 20 then and just start.
Yeah.
I understand there were a high percentage of injuries taking place on those plays. So, you know, if you want to protect the players, then just why are we going through the motions? 90% of the time they're kicking it out of the end zone anyway.
Just
put it on the 20 and just start.
I was gonna say most, but pretty much all. Ooh, good throw there, getting it out to the side. It's not even gonna pull it in, but
looks like he threw that. Take a look at that one.
Yeah,
he got rid of that quick. A little bit behind him.
And I think that was a trick play. I think number 7 was standing on this near the sideline.
And that's going to pretty much end it here, as the Jags are going to come away winners here, 33-0, and take home the Connor Cup. It's going to have a special trophy presentation on the field that we're going to bring to you. Coaches meet out on the field, congratulate each other on the game.
As the cup is
and the cup being walked out to the field on the left here. Again, this cup, Connor Cup, will stay at the home of the Jags for the next year.
So they get to play again.
And they'll replay this game next year and see what happens with the cup next year. There's the cup. You can see it right there. Actually, that is Don Connor Jr. I'm gonna go with Junior. 87. That would put him roughly my age. Yeah, that would make him a junior. As he is over there congratulating the Memorial team on a close-up, preferably. Thank you. And the cup gets awarded. There it is. Congratulations out to the team.
As always.
Again, some big meaning to this game and to the man that this cup is named after. So a big congratulations to both teams. But Jackson Memorial is going to come away with the cup and the W this year. Brian, any last words?
As always, it's been a fun game. I mean, the second half really all came up Jags. The Lions, they did good in the first half, especially able to keep them 6-0. But as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Brian Martingano.
And I'm Harry Ferrone, and we'll see you. I think we're back this week for a soccer game, to be honest. So maybe we'll see you midweek. Thanks to our crew here for giving us a good game to watch today. Director Amber Buckley and company. Let's see if we can hit who we got. Everybody. We got Emma Idle as our technical director. Eric
Keith
Applebaum
Flores.
on graphics and audio.
Keith Flores, you got Troy Rubio, Jesse Parker.
We've got Keith Flores producing today. Who's our slow motion controller? Rebecca?
I believe so.
No, it's Rebecca Rosenberg. And our camera operators, Jesse Parker on our main camera. Camera 2, we had Alyssa Cainzos. Camera 3, what's Troy's last name?
Rubio, I believe.
Troy Rubio. We're going to go with that. And I think that's pretty much everybody. So, I'm Harry Ferrone.
I'm Brian Martingano.
And you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time on the